So many people teach on this passage about what a terrible woman she was, what a low life she was. Can you think of any woman who wants to end up like this? I imagine her, this is not scripture, but I imagine her as a young woman, 15 or 16, they got married very young then, and she falls in love with a boy in the village. She just thinks he's the best thing that's ever walked this earth, and they get married, and she's not able to have children. It's a huge thing in her culture. It's looked on as a curse from God. And all it took was for him to say, in front of company, I divorce you, and she's gone. She's out. He has no responsibility to take care of her at all. No alimony in those days. So maybe she goes on to another village and she finds some other guy and really likes him, but thinks, should I tell him my story? Do I tell him that I've been married before? And eventually she trusts him with it. And he said, oh, never mind. I love you and we're going to have a great life. But once again, no children. By the time she meets Jesus, this is a broken woman. She can't even find a man to marry her anymore. The best she's got is a guy who says, listen, hey, I'll give you a roof over your head. And that's where she is. So let's see what she says to Jesus. This is John 4:17. I don't have a husband, the woman replied. And Jesus said, you're right. You don't have a husband, for you've had 5 husbands, and you aren't even married to the man you're living with now. You spoke the truth. Why did Jesus do that? Why would he do that? I mean, if he already knew, was he trying to shame her? Absolutely not. Because here's the deal. Unless we understand that God knows all the bad news about us, the good news never really sinks in. Because we think, wow, if you really knew me. How many times have you sat in church or in your Bible study group and you've looked around and you thought, man, if these people really knew my whole story, I'd be out of here. Jesus wanted her to know, hey, I know your whole story, and I'm here to meet with you.